Good afternoon, it's Jody. We're going to be reading chapter 2 in Matthew today. I will do the best I can pronouncing some of these words, but if you know me, I have a hard time with stuff like that. So I'm just going to give it my best. Chapter 2, the pilgrimage of the Magi. It's saying they want us to read Micah 5, 1 through 6. So there must be information in Micah that's going to have to do with Matthew's chapter 2. What I do is I go and I highlight everything that says Jesus, God, the Holy Spirit, Him, His, words that pertain to God. After Jesus was born in Bethlehem, in Judea, during the time of King Herod, Magi from the east arrived in Jerusalem, asking, "Where is the one who has been born King of the Jews? We saw his star in the east and have come to worship him." When King Herod heard this, he was disturbed, and all of Jerusalem with him. And when he had assembled all the chief priests and scribes of the people, he asked them where the Christ was to be born. "In Bethlehem, in Judea," they replied, "for this is what the prophet has written. But you, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are by no means least among the rulers of Judah. For out of you will come a ruler who will be the shepherd of my people Israel." Then Herod called the Magi secretly and learned from them the exact time the star had appeared. And sending them to Bethlehem, he said, "Go and search carefully for the child. And when you find him, report to me so that I may go and worship him." After they heard the king, they went on their way, and the star they had seen in the east, and went ahead of them until it stood over the place of where the child was. When they saw the star, they rejoiced with great delight. On coming to the house, they saw the child with his mother, Mary, and they fell down and worshiped him. Then they opened their treasures and presented him with gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And having been warned in a dream not to return to Herod, they withdrew to their country by another route. The flight to Egypt. They want us to read Hosea 11, 1 through 7. When the Magi had gone, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream. "Get up," he said. "Take the child and his mother and flee to Egypt. Stay there until I tell you, for Herod is going to search for the child to kill him. So he got up, took the child and his mother by night, and withdrew to Egypt, where they stayed until the death of Herod. This fulfilled what the Lord had spoken through the prophet, "Out of Egypt I call my son." Weeping and great mourning. Supposed to read Jeremiah 31, 1 through 25. When Herod saw that he had been outwitted by the Magi, he was filled with rage. Sending orders, he put to death all the boys in Bethlehem and its vicinity, who were 2 years old and under, according to the time he had learned from the Magi. Then what was spoken through the prophet Jeremiah was fulfilled. A voice is heard in Ramah, weeping and great mourning, Rachel weeping for her children, and refusing to be comforted, because they are no more. That's really sad. Now, when they're talking about Rachel weeping, that I believe has to do with Israel. Return to Nazareth. They want you to read Luke 2, 39 through 40. After Herod died, an angel of the Lord appeared in a dream to Joseph in Egypt. "Get up," he said. "Take the child and his mother and go to the land of Israel, for those seeking the child's life are now dead." So Joseph got up and took the child and his mother and went to the land of Israel. But when he learned that Archelaus was reigning in Judea, But when he learned that Archelaus was reigning in Judea in place of his father Herod, he was afraid to go there. And having been warned in a dream, he withdrew to the district of Galilee. And he went and lived in a town called Nazareth. So was fulfilled what was spoken through the prophets. He will be called a Nazarene. So that's my quick read through. And I've highlighted everything. I will pause you here for a minute. Okay, now I'm going to open up Bible Hub. Matthew. And we're doing chapter 2, so I want chapter 2 going up, and I'm going to make it parallel, Bible Hub parallel. This way you get all the extra information. And we're just going to take the first, paragraph, and we're going to study that first. And what we're doing is we're looking for anything that stands out, what they're trying to tell us, the information. So after Jesus was born in Bethlehem in Judea during the time of King Herod, Magi from the east arrived in Jerusalem. So then I'm going to come over to my left and look at different translations and read the same paragraph or the same verse. New International Version. After Jesus was born in Bethlehem in Judea during the time of King Herod, Magi from the east came to Jerusalem. Same thing. So I'm looking for anything that's going to be different. English Standard Version is a little bit different. Now after Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the day of Herod the king, behold, wise men from the east came to Jerusalem. So now we know that when they are talking about the Magi, those are also called wise men. So we can write that down if we want. Wise men. Magi. Okay. Let's look. The Berean Literal is one we're studying right now. The book that we're studying. That's that one. Amplified is always really good. Now when Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, Herod the Great, they called him that, so we can put that information down if we want. Let's see. I'm just going to go the Great. Magi, or Magi, Maggie, whatever, wise men from the east came to Jerusalem. So we know that they called Herod the Great, and that the Magi were also called the wise men. Wise men, wise men. That's about that. So I'll scroll back up. And then I'm going to go down here for cross references. This is where they talk about this in the Bible. It relates somewhere else in the Bible.